February, everyone. Very happy Lunar New Year if you are someone who celebrates that. I do not personally celebrate, but I did get the day off of school today. I've pretty much just been cycling from like reading in my bed to cleaning my apartment, reading in my bed to cleaning my apartment. And I have officially decided that it's time to go out into the world just so I get some like outside time. I think that I'm going to try and grab an iced coffee as well as an almond croissant.
Iced Americano.
Yes. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I now have an iced Americano as well as a cinnamon croissant. Don't know if I want to talk about this on camera. I'm just going to. I also got a coconut oil hair mask because lately, for the past couple of months, my scalp has been so dry and it's gotten really bad. Much to the point that today I wanted to film my best books of 2021, but then I was standing in the mirror just like looking, especially this patch right here. I was looking at that part of my scalp and it was so flaky. I don't know if it's just like my body is changing as I'm getting older, or it could be that just moving to a new place, the water is different, so my scalp is reacting differently. Regardless, I want to try and moisturize it, and I don't know like if this is the way to do it, but I'm gonna at least give it a try. Hi.
Like we're going, like right now. Hello, my name is Miss Arte, and I am a mathematics teacher.
How was your first day of well, this isn't our first day of hybrid, but how was your
first day hybrid part 2?
First day hybrid part 2. How was it?
Good and tiring, both.
Yeah, I would echo that. Is there anything else that you want to say?
I feel really short right now. Can you like
wait here, perspective. There we go. See,
hello,
you never know. Okay, now you switch. You be the interviewer.
Oh, you can cut all this, right?
Yeah, I can do my I'm leaving it all in.
Hi, who are you?
My name is Caroline. You realize you introduced yourself as Miss Arte?
The kids watching.
There's no kids watching this.
I should do my better mask so I look better.
Okay, yeah.
Who is your, this is a really important question.
Okay.
Who is your favorite Spider-Man?
Oh, hands down, Miles Morales. Hands down.
Good answer.
Thank you. Okay, my turn. Who is your favorite Spider-Man?
Andrew Garfield. Amazing Spider-Man. Watch it in theaters now. No,
Mm.
not in theaters.
Not in theaters.
Like
Make a home theater. Today was the first day of hybrid, and day 1 down.
Hopefully, infinitely many to go.
Well, hopefully there will be no hybrid, and then they'll all be in the classroom. That's what we're working
She
towards.
knows what she's talking about.
Yeah. So, which I heard that actually. Well, we can turn this off. But okay,
Never
that's
turn
it.
it off. I want my whole life on vlog.
Bye. I just went through what I'm pretty sure is like a universal experience, and it's definitely something that has happened to me before, probably too many times. I went out to the store specifically to get one thing, and I got a bunch of other things and not the one thing that I needed. I noticed when I woke up this morning, I was like making breakfast or something, and then I looked down and I saw this trail of ants. This has never happened before. I've lived in this apartment for like 6 months, 7 months or something like that, and I've never had an ant problem before. So I guess I'm gonna show you, avert your eyes if you don't wanna see, there's really not that many, but like avert your eyes if you don't wanna see bugs. Here is where they're the worst, this little clump, and then they kind of are just like crawling along this little, whatever you call this, baseboard. An exterminator is coming, it's no big deal, but I thought, until the exterminator comes, I should go out and get bug spray and just spray down and kill the ones that are there until like a more permanent solution has come. And I forgot the bug spray. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do about that, but what I do know is that I'm going to unpack all of the things that I got at the store that weren't the bug spray that I went to the store initially for. Something good and like exciting that happened this morning though is that I Zoomed with my sister and like my best friend because we are planning a trip to Europe this summer. And I don't even want to go into like any details yet just because there are none. Like we literally just kind of planned out where we think we want to go and the dates that we want to go. I'm so excited. I have never been to Europe before, so this will be like my first European experience, and my sister's as well. Even though it's a million months away, even though there's like a lot of things that could go wrong, and there's just like a lot of things that we haven't even planned yet that we need to, but I'm still so excited. I just got back from my apartment gym for the first time ever since I've moved here. I haven't set foot in the gym. I didn't even know really what it looked like, just because like at different points since moving here, it's either been completely closed or you've had to call and reserve it like 48 hours in advance, which just seems like a lot of work to go to the gym. I was the only person in the gym this morning. I had the whole gym to myself. I can have the whole gym to myself. I'll go, I almost said every day, and that's unrealistic. Also, okay, I wanted to update just because I'm noticing my hair looks so greasy, which it is because I was sweating at the gym and because I need to wash it, but also because that coconut oil hair mask, I have to update. It worked fantastic. Last time I used it, like a few days ago, a week ago maybe, I put it in my hair, left it in for 20 minutes, showered, rinsed it out, and like the dryness was gone. So I highly endorse doing a coconut oil hair mask, especially if you are maybe struggling with dry scalp. Also, not only am I doing hair masks, I also got one of these ice face rollers. I'm gonna be honest, I just bought it because everyone on Instagram had one and I felt like I was missing out. I'm not even quite sure what it's supposed to do, but it's feeling really good on my sweaty hot face right now. Anyways, I have a hair mask in my hair and I am ice rolling my face. Whoever thought that we would end up here? I'm heading out to meet a friend for brunch, and I did not think that it was gonna be this windy when I tried to film this, but I wanted to let you know that I am trying out right now that TikTok hack where I tucked my sweater into my bra instead of my pants, and I will say that I think that overall the look looks better, but I'm feeling quite bunchy, so I don't know how long this is gonna last. I'm not gonna lie to you all, I'm feeling a little sad today, right now. For no reason in particular, other than I'm like still, you know, teaching hybridly in the middle of a pandemic. And I was talking about this the other day with a friend, where when people ask, how are you? It's just like a go-to now where I'm just kind of like, you know, like could be better, like not great. A lot of times out of like good-naturedly, people's response will be like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? And it's like, nothing's wrong. Just like in general, things kind of suck. And like I could have had the exact same day, and like just depending, like maybe the world just felt a little lighter that day and like I would have felt better. Nothing wrong or nothing bad happened today. It just feels heavy. And I'm gonna let myself be sad, but also I'm gonna try to be a little proactive, which is what I'm doing right now, and combine my two favorite things, or two of my favorite things, Mad Fit dance workouts, and then also Taylor Swift. She has an Evermore dance workout. What? Leave it to Mad Fit to actually create a fun, productive workout to songs from Evermore. I was very much taken back to my ballet and lyrical days. Also, I'm officially adding long story short to my like generic workout playlist because that was so much fun. I can't believe that I haven't already had it on one of my workout playlists. Sorry that I keep moving you, but one of the like tracks that she used in that video was Champagne Problems, which I was like, how is this gonna work? This song literally makes me sob, but there was one move that I really loved and I really want to show it to you. I don't want to hear any judgments though for my dancing or for my singing. But when like Dom Perignon, you brought it, na 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 na, your heart was glass, I dropped it, champagne problems. I think that that whole thing was really blurry, but that's probably for the best. I'm reading this book right now. It's called The People We Keep by Allison Larkin, and I am so sorry to report that I don't like it. I would even go so far as to say that I am hating it. There's just not one redeemable thing that I can find about it. I don't like the writing, I don't like the characters, I don't like what the characters are doing. So to make matters worse, I've been reading it for this entire month and we're almost halfway through February and I can't move on because I need to finish it. I'm finally at a point where I only have like less than 100 pages left. So I've made a deal with myself that I cannot leave this spot until I finish this book. Okay, I'm pausing that awful book with only like 30 pages left because I'm gonna go meet a friend for lunch, which will hopefully cheer me up, or it will definitely cheer me up, but I'm running obscenely late, so Everyone, I am so happy to report that after finishing a book that I absolutely hated, The People We Keep, I have thrown myself into a book that I don't even know how it's possible that something like this exists. It's called Me Moth by Amber McBride, and it's a book in verse. And please just allow me to read to you some of the lines that have the audacity to exist within this book. I am littered with scars and limping through years. I have nothing to offer the dead that they don't already have. First position, it's not your fault you lived. Second position, until you are alone. Third position, fault lines multiply. Fourth position, so you sacrifice. Fifth position, for accidentally living, for being so filled with life that death did not recognize you. What is going on? I need to go grocery shopping, but first I need to collect myself. I'm a plant parent now. The elementary school at my school was having a plant drive, and so I actually got 5 whole plants. I am a plant mom of 5 newborn plants. So here are 2 of them. And the other 3 were actually so big that I ended up having to leave them at school because I already had to have a friend help me carry those 2 home. And so I knew that between the 2 of us, we weren't gonna be able to carry all 5 home. So day 1 of being a plant parent, and I've already left 3 of my kids behind at school. There they are in the parent pickup line going, "Where's mom? Where's mom? She left you." I've been really hesitant for like years now to be an owner of plants just because I'm so worried that I'm gonna kill them and then I'll have a bunch of plant guilt. But then I was actually talking to my friend a while ago about plant guilt, and she said that we shouldn't feel guilty about plants. We just do the best that we can, and if they die, they die. Which I don't know if that's the best sentiment around it, but I take care of myself pretty well, so I feel like I can level up to having some plants too. I'm gonna get changed, and then I'm going to head on over to the plant market so that way I can get my new children some clothes or a new home or whatever. I'm really losing sight, the thread of this analogy. for me. They had every single thing that I needed, and I got a ton of things. Unfortunately for me, I can very much see how this habit will bankrupt me quickly. I also got myself a cold brew, even though it's past 5:30 p.m. I really said it's Monday, and I taught 4 blocks in a row, and I should treat myself. And it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Let me just say that you have not lived until you have spent Valentine's Day at a middle school as an adult. Unfortunately, I didn't make the connection until I was like handing over my money to buy some of these pots that it might have been smart to take the plants with me. That way I could tell if they would fit the pots. Like I bought this to fit this, and I just truly have no idea. Moment of truth, I guess. Okay, it fits perfectly somehow. And then this will be the true test. I got this, and I'm hoping that it fits this. Oh my gosh, it works. You guys, I'm a good plant mom. Now I just have to, you know, keep them alive. Please pardon my ultra sweaty appearance. I just got home from a spinning class at school. How cool is that, that we have spinning classes at school? They're bringing student athletics back, which obviously I'm so happy about that because I know that the kids have missed it. They haven't had like school sports in 2 years almost. So obviously I want that to happen, but selfishly, I want my spinning classes to be able to continue. And like, it can't be that difficult to figure out how both should be able to continue. I say that like I'm the one that's in charge of it. I wanted to show you something. I can't believe that I haven't updated about this. This year, I said that I was going to try and find new hobbies. I said be gone with the idea that you have to be good at your hobbies, because I feel like I've let that hold me back from trying things that I've actually wanted to. Recently, my school had like a staff art show, so I decided that in order to try out a new hobby, I would make a submission to the staff art show. And the show like closed today, so I had to go pick up my display, and here it is. Here's my art. Yes, I definitely use TikTok and Pinterest to help inspire me, and I think that's fine because I had a really fun time doing it, and now I have something that is like relaxing and fun and I look forward to. Speaking of art, look at what was delivered to my apartment today. I know that you can't tell what it is, but it is art, so let's unwrap it together. I don't know why I always try to do these things without scissors. Oh my gosh! Look at how cute she is. Is she me? I love her so much. Still am not 1000% sure where the best place to put her would be. Maybe right here. Or I have nothing here above this couch, and I have this whole entire blank wall above my TV. I really don't think that I'm a gallery wall person. I just want like a few simple things here and there. But this is definitely a start. Hi. We're reading in the park.
Is there audio involved here too?
Oh, you know what I should do? I'll record the audio on here, that way it doesn't pick up the surrounding noise. Okay. No, I'm trying to sync up the recording. Okay, hello. We're here in, I don't know, does this park have a name? We're here in the park, and we're reading. We're having a reading date. Tell them what you're reading, Tarini.
I am currently reading Gemini. It is the sequel to Illuminate, one of the greatest books of all time. It's like I'm a secret agent. My childhood dreams are coming true.
Was it your childhood dream to be a secret agent?
Kind of, yeah.
Did you know that in my high school yearbook, my senior year, I won most likely to become a secret agent?
No way.
I did. I'm reading. Here, now you interview me.
What are you reading, Miss Bickley?
Why is it? I'm reading Undead Girl Gang by Lily Anderson. And
are they undead?
Some, not all. Most at this point. Okay. But at one point there was 0 undead, and now there's more undead than not undead.
So zombie apocalypse movie.
So zombie apocalypse meets like Mean Girls
Oh, yeah.
meets like, I don't know, any like small town murder mystery that you could think.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Okay, we're gonna continue reading or not.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Hold the
bye.
boat. Okay, bye.
Right here.
I hope that this works. February 23rd, and in less than 24 hours from now, I leave on like a 4-day diving trip, and I have not done a single thing to prepare. I couldn't take that angle sitting up on my knees like that, so you're just gonna get me like this, sitting down on the floor. Week has been super weird, because on Monday we had sports day.
Good.
Then let's throw it at, well, near my phone, but not at my phone. 2, 3. Then on Tuesday, we had service day, which was like completely online. Both days were phenomenal. And then today was just like a regular school day. And then tomorrow begins the students' long weekend. Teachers still have to go to school for like professional development in-service things. Moral of this whole story is that it is almost 9 p.m. and I need to clean my apartment and also pack for this trip. It really shouldn't take that long to pack because it's a diving trip, so I just need like swimsuits and pajamas, but still. I truly did this to myself because I could have started way earlier, but I chose to go to Hot Pot with friends. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm sure that it's very apparent that I did not remember to take my camera out until we had eaten everything. But it was my first Hot Pot experience ever, and I have to say, delicious, so good. I really need to stop procrastinating and get packing, but I have to tell you that my Discover Weekly playlist on Spotify this week absolutely killed it, and I have found like a new all-time favorite song. It's called All the Best Debts by the Fever Dolls. I have no idea what like era they're even from or what type of music you would even call this, but I love it so much. So I think my plan is to blast this song and then get as much done as I can around my house and packing wise before I inevitably fall asleep. Let's wrap this thing up, shall we? I think that I want to close this out by going over things that are not going well right now as we move into March, and then we'll move into things that are going really well. That way we can end on a high note. One of the things that is not going well is that the world is extremely and incredibly heavy right now. Went back to school from our long weekend last weekend, and there was just so much that had built up, and I wasn't sure how to navigate being a safe enough space or a safe enough person, and I just found myself constantly second guessing myself and what I was saying, and if I was saying enough, or if I was saying too much, and if I was allowing students the safe space that they needed to feel their feelings. Always difficult to be an educator, and it's especially hard to be an educator when you are second guessing every single thing that you say and do. Second thing that isn't going so well right now, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having some type of cold. It's like a sinus, nose, and throat thing. When I got back from that wonderful long weekend diving trip, woke up to go to school yesterday, which was our first day back from the long weekend, I had a bit of a tickle in my throat, and then as I taught my classes throughout the day, it got progressively worse and worse. So I did what I thought was the right thing. What was the right thing? And I went to our school clinic and I said that I was having symptoms, I had a sore throat, and I had a runny nose. Gave me a rapid COVID test. It came back negative, but because of contact tracing and symptom feeling procedures, they sent me home early, and then it also made it so that I couldn't return to school today. It was really hard because we just got back from a long weekend, and the grade I teach officially got the okay to officially bring back students full time. So we were no longer hybrid. 100% of our grade level could have students in classes. I had to work from home today, which meant that I had to teach all of my students who were in my classroom from Zoom in my dining room. It also means that I had to inconvenience other colleagues who had to be the person in the room supervising the kids. It was just super weird, and times are really heavy, and I felt like I missed out on being there with students, even though I was there technically via Zoom, but I couldn't be there in the room with students on their first full day back, like on their first day of what could be normalcy. Their English teacher was zooming in teaching their lesson. Another thing that is not going so well is this lighting. I cannot figure it out. We switched angles, which may be the perfect transition to move from things that are not going well into things that are really going well. Number one, I started this book, An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green, on the plane yesterday, and I got 163 pages in, which is practically halfway through. So I'm starting my March reads off strong with a book that I'm really, really enjoying. The thing that's going well is that out of the 5 plants that I got towards the beginning of the month, I have managed to keep 4 out of the 5 alive and healthy. Another thing that I can pull for my things that weren't going well and I guess frame it in a more positive light is that we officially have the permission to bring all of the grade level that I teach onto campus, meaning that I maybe will have the opportunity to teach a class that is not on Zoom for the first time since March 2020. It's so funny because I think at the very end of my January vlog, I talked about how we were moving from being completely remote to shifting into hybrid. Now at the end of this monthly vlog, I'm talking about how we're shifting from hybrid to shifting into full face-to-face. Really, when I think of it, there's so much good. I was able to swim with sharks this past weekend. I've developed a new hobby of scuba diving at the age of 28. When I thought it wasn't even possible to develop new hobbies anymore. Always, I am so glad that you are here. I am so glad that you chose to click and you chose to watch and you chose to hang out in this video. I hope that you enjoyed my February, and I hope that you will return again at the end of March to find out how March went, and I'm excited to find out how March goes as well. Thank you so much. I hope that wherever you are having a fantastic day, and I will see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.